Hey guys, it's the Plum Dot here, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new challenge called the Avant Garde Challenge. Now, some of you guessed on my January update video that this new challenge was going to be some sort of homeless challenge, and you guys would be correct. But it is a mashup of a lot of different homeless challenges, and it is heavily based on the claw machine challenge, which was created by Craven Lestat on the official forums. So I'm going to go over a little bit of the rules and also the end goal for this challenge, but I will also be linking them down below in the description so you guys can fully take them in for yourselves. So we are in Twinbrook, and this is the lovely founder or character of the challenge called Theo Marks. And he loves the outdoors, he's avant-garde, he's a mooch, artistic, and a dog person. And his favorites are green, French toast, and indie music. Now, the end goal of this challenge and what we are trying to have Theo here achieve is that he needs to have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home with a painting studio, and he needs to reach the top of the painting profession. Now, I have written down in the rules that this challenge can be played with the following artistic self-employed professions. So you could be a writer, an inventor, a sculptor, and of course I am doing this as a painter. Now, like I said, I took this from Craven Lestat's claw machine challenge, and I added a bit more rules. So this is a challenge that I have created all on my own. I was originally going to call it the Starving Artist Challenge, but there is another YouTuber called CC The Sims that has started a challenge called the Starving Artist Challenge in Sims 4, but it is completely different. But I just didn't want a challenge with the same name floating around because I believe she created that challenge, so I didn't want to steal her thunder per se. So some of the rules that we're going to have to abide by for this particular challenge is that there's no money or mood cheats. So poor Theo here has 0 simoleons to start with, and the only thing in his possession is his sleeping bag and also his Banksy street art kit here. So he has nothing else to start with. So he is really going to struggle. Now, where the challenge comes from, like I said, the claw machine challenge, is that is the only way that Theo can make money to start with, or get items to start with. So I've placed a claw machine on a community lot here in Twinbrook, and he can only get 2 items per day. So he can go and grab as many times as he likes, but when he gets 2 items, he has to stop for the day, and that is all that he can get. So I know that in the claw machines, which came with Supernatural, I believe, there is a chance to get money back. So I have no idea how long Theo is going to struggle for, but it is going to be very interesting. So he can only enter the painting profession once he's gained 5 painting skills and has at least 4 walls and a roof over his head. Now, he can't start selling and making money from his paintings until he has maxed out the painting skill. So as you can see, we don't have an easel here on his lot. That is also on another community lot. So he's going to be spending a lot of time in town working on his skills and trying to progress to the next level. So he can't get married or move in a partner for the duration of the challenge. However, he can have children, and if he chooses so, he can move children into his home, and teens can contribute to the household with a part-time job. So that might be an avenue that we pursue with Theo. And that sounds really awful, like you're just having kids so that they can contribute to the household. But with Theo's personality and with his backstory, which we're going to get into very shortly, he would definitely love his child. Now, like I said, Theo is a dog person, so he can have pets, but that's more for companionship, because anything that a pet finds while hunting, he can't sell that either. He can also go dumpster diving, but again, anything ooey gooey sticky that he finds in a dumpster, he is not going to be able to sell. So maybe he can use that to decorate his home. Now, he can upgrade himself to a tent, but only once he has the money in which to do so. So we might try to do that in this very first episode, is try to find, hopefully we'll get some money bags on our first couple of goes with the claw machine. Now, he is also a mooch, and I think that might come in handy as well. He can mooch for food, but he's not going to be able to mooch for money. You can mooch for money with this particular trait, but for the purposes of the challenge, Theo here is not going to be able to mooch for money, so it's just food. And then he can also plant a garden, but then again, that is also just for food. He cannot harvest anything, take it to the grocery store, and sell it. So poor Theo, my heart is already bleeding for him. So let me tell you a little bit about how Theo ended up here in Twinbrook. So he was actually born in Champs-de-les-Cimes to a very young, naive teenage mother. She had a sordid love affair with an older business tycoon who was in France on business for over a year. This tycoon was called Holden Wellington. So this is Theo's father, and he was actually married before he had an affair with Antoinette. So he was married, he was having an affair with Theo's mom, who's called Antoinette, and he is an elder and she is now a young adult. But when they met, she was a lot younger than a young adult. She was an older teenager, shall we say, and he was an older adult. So he kind of took advantage of Antoinette, and he convinced her that he would give her a very lavish life. But then that all kind of went pear-shaped when Antoinette went to Holden and told him that she was pregnant with Theo. Holden was upset. He thought he'd be able to bring Antoinette back to his hometown and kind of keep her as a side mistress. And he basically told her there was no way that he was going to bring up this baby, and she was going to have to get rid of it in order to come back with him to his hometown. So he convinced her to give up Theo. So what Antoinette did after she had Theo was she dropped him off at a cathedral and just left him there. No name, no note, nothing, not a word. So she was very heavily and easily influenced here by Holden, and she was just enamored with him. She thought that she was completely in love with him. But now she is just very, very sour, and she is all sorts of messed up. So Theo was left in France all alone as a baby, and he was passed around from foster home to foster home. And actually one of the first foster homes that he lived in gave him the name of Theo Marks, and that's why he does not bear the Wellington name. And actually his parents don't even know where he is, don't even know anything about him. But Theo, he spent his youth in France, and as he was growing up, he was getting angrier and angrier about being left at a cathedral as a baby. Like, who does that to a child? And the more Theo thought about it, the angrier he got about the whole situation. So his also goal in life is a little bit of revenge. He wants to be able to look his father in the eyes, look his mother in the eyes, and say, look what I have done for myself. This is what I have become, and this is what you have missed out on. So he has collected bits and pieces of information on his parents throughout his life, and he's kind of kept tabs on what city they were living in, what country home they were living in, and he is finally tracked them down to Twinbrook. So he obviously knows that they are here, but they don't know that he is here. And Theo also knows that he has a brother and a sister, although they obviously do not know about him. So this is his brother, Hugo Wellington, and Hugo is a chip off the old block. He is just like his father, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree there. So Hugo has a twin sister called Hetty Wellington, and Hetty Wellington is actually a lot like Theo. So I think that once these two meet, they're going to hit it off, and who knows what could happen. But I see these two having a really close brother and sister relationship because Hetty is artistic, ambitious, she is rebellious against her parents, and she is avant garde as well. She likes to wear bright colors, and if you can see here, she's got sort of pink streaks in her hair, and her father just hates that. He wanted kids that were going to fall in line, and Hetty has just not done that. She has kind of done her own thing. She dances to the beat of her own drum, and she basically does what she wants. But like I said, Hugo is just like his dad, and he wants to be a mega corporate owner just like his dad is. So that is Theo's sort of family tree. And like I said, he's kind of here to sort of mess things up because his pride and joy would be able to just look his father in the eye and see one of his own paintings, one of his brilliant paintings hanging on the wall in his father's home, because one of the tidbits of information that he picked up over the years is that his father was an art collector. So growing up in France, Theo was very heavily influenced by the painters and the artists of France. And what better place to grow up than a city that has such great art. So Theo has now made his way here, and he lives on the very outskirts of town. Like, there's a fishing spot here, the graveyard is here. Those are the closest things that are to him, and the military base. He lives way far out, and that is just because that is where he wanted to make his home, and he didn't want the chance to sort of run into his family unless he was ready to do so. So, like I said, I've placed a claw machine on one of the lots, and also an art easel so that Theo can get his painting skill up. So guys, I am so excited to be doing this challenge, and I really hope that you guys enjoy it. So we're going to send Mr. Theo over to the library to start out with, and we're going to work on his painting skill because I just think that would be the best way to start. Let's get him a skill in painting, and we're going to see how this all goes, but no idea how long this challenge is going to be lasting or how it's going to go, but I am certainly so excited to find that out. So he wants to learn the guitar skill, so we're not going to do that straight away, even though his lifetime wish is to be the master of arts. So he wants to master the painting and the guitar skill, but because he has no money, there's no reason for him to learn the guitar skill as of yet. And I don't know why he wants to buy a street art kit because he's already got one in his inventory. So we're just going to go up here and practice painting. So we're going to practice a medium painting for Theo, and let's see if we can just get his skill up in the very beginning of this challenge. Now I did do a little bit of sort of jiggery pokery to the town of Twinbrook. And so I have placed a few lots that I think would be fun for later on in this challenge. So we've got the Roasted Toasted Beans coffee shop here. And then we also have Bolorama. I don't know about you guys, but it seems that I always have Sims that want to go bowling, and there's usually never a bowling alley in the world. So I decided to put the Bolorama there in case Theo makes friends and would like to go bowling at some point. And then over here, this is the Red Rendezvous, which I have placed the claw machines, and it's just a hangout spot. So we might have Theo go over to the Red Rendezvous and have a go on the claw machine. And another part of this challenge, another rule that I had made, is that he can't have the lucky trait, because I believe that having the lucky trait attributes to pulling better things from the claw machine. So we didn't want to give him an advantage. We want to make this as hard for Theo as possible. And oh honey, look at that. Look at that. Ooh. What is that? I hear a cat. I hear a kitty cat. And I am so excited to be able to get a dog. For those of you that watch my Simon Says challenge, I just recently got a cat. And I've never played with pets before, so I was super excited about that. So Theo has now got level 1 in the painting skill, so that is perfect. And he wants to go fishing, but I don't think we're going to go fishing in this very first episode. And he also wants to learn the writing skill, so we're not going to do that. But we're going to send Theo over to the Red Rendezvous, which is just here, and have him try his luck at pulling from the claw machine, which I have never used a claw machine either before. So this is going to be so much fun. And look at that painting. Oh, honey, that is a great painting. But once Theo is finished with this, we're just going to leave it here. And, you know, maybe when Theo is famous, Mr. Theo Marks, I feel like that's got a really good ring to it. Maybe somebody will have picked up his very first painting and it'll be worth millions. You never know. Millions of simoleons. So let's see who is here. We've got Penny Pincher. I love Twinbrook. I just have to say that because EA, when they were naming the people of Twinbrook, they came up with some really brilliant names. So we've got Penny Pincher here. We have also got DeAndre Wolf, Cat Hunter, and Rosie Weldoff, Buck Green, and Clark Peddler. So let's go over, and Theo is already here at the Red Rendezvous. And who is here? Who is playing us some music? Millie Pigeon, Mary Baker, and Renee William Brown. And then we've got Iris Presley and Garrett Kilgore on the bar. And also Michelle Ritchie. Okay. Michelle. He has got a very interesting outfit going on. But the claw machines are over here. And so we're going to grab a prize and hopefully he can pull some good stuff. I am super excited to be using this. So come on, honey bun. Let's get it started. Let's see what you can pull. And let's see if you're going to get anything. Oh, where'd they go? Where did they go? There they are. Anything? Oh. Nope. Nothing. Oh, poor Theo. His first go, nothing. Oh, he got a money bag. Oh, he got a money bag. Oh my God. He received a money bag. I can't believe that. Theo. Yes. Baby. I swear it's not supposed to be that easy. He's not supposed to grab a money bag on his first go. You're supposed to struggle more. Be more happy about it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What is this? What does this say? So, no, you're not going to buy one. You don't have any money at the moment. Go to 5 hotspots. No. Okay. So we're going to try this one because, like I said, he gets 2 goes. And we're going to see if he can pull another money bag. I swear he doesn't have the lucky trait because, you know, he's not meant to. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, what did he pull there? And who is he attracted to? Theo, you are just pulling the best things. I am so proud of you. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is amazing. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Okay. Who does he want to speak to? Is that Penny Pincher? Oh, he wants to she wants to dance with him. Oh, baby. You've got that sort of smashed in face look, and you have got a tramp stamp. And it's a dolphin. Goodness me. Do you guys know that, never mind, I'm not even going to tell you that about dolphins. That's just, like, inappropriate. So Theo has met, he knows a lot of people. A lot of people. You can see that he just doesn't have a relationship with his dad, his brother, or his sister, but I'm hoping that'll change with his sister or his mother. So we're going to try and grab another prize here. And then we've got a money bag, and I'm so excited to see how much that is worth um, after he grabs his second prize. Anything? Nope. So we're gonna try on this one again, and then we are going to try and maybe make some popcorn because Theo's hunger is getting down. So we're gonna have him do another try on the pole here. And what is that? What did you get? Oh goodness, it's not happening for you, bud. So we're gonna go over here and have some popcorn, and then we're going to go downstairs and go to the loo. I have to find out which one is the men's room, so we're gonna have him use that. And then and then let's see if we can have him meet people, because I feel like he's going to need some friends. We don't want him to be friends with paparazzi though. Jenny Jones Brown maybe? Who's this guy? Oliver Greenwood. We'll have him do a friendly introduction to Oliver Greenwood afterwards. And maybe they can become friends. Because I think friends are very important, especially when you're doing a homeless challenge of sorts. Did that popcorn not give him oh, that popcorn didn't give him anything. I wonder if, okay, let's do let's do friendly and chat, friendly, ask about career, friendly, ask about age, friendly, enthuse about dogs, friendly, discuss radical idea, and then friendly, I think it is under mooch for a small amount of money. Mooch for food. We're going to have him mooch for food. And let's see if Theo can do anything to get his hunger up. Because the poor dear, popcorn is obviously just another decor item. And it doesn't help at all. Oh. Oh, Bambina dear. Why are people trying to drive tractors? Okay. So he's in the gardener career. And this place is, there's actually a lot of people here. I'm very surprised. Oh, he didn't like the radical idea. Well, whatever, Oliver Greenwood, let's get back in his good graces and hopefully he will give us some food because Theo is hungry and he really wants to buy a fridge. So we'll lock that in because maybe we'll buy a fridge with the money bags, which we still don't know how much we receive from that. But let's see if mooching for food helps at all. Oh, yes. That is awesome. So, I believe that, what is that? Drink a cold one. Are you telling me that he just gave him a beer? He didn't give him food? Oh, boy. What kind of bro is he? Thanks for the brewski, bro. But it is helping his hunger, which is very, very good. And he is really, really tired. So, and it's really weird to me when Sims have, oh, what was I going to say? Oh, when Sims have conversations and one is sitting there and the other is sitting there. So are you meaning to tell me that he gave him a cold one and Mr. Man here is eating onion rings? Like, way to throw that in our faces, bro. That's so rude. Not even happy about it. So I think we're going to have Theo go upstairs. Oh, she is getting her groove on. Go on, Mary Baker. And we're going to see if he can grab another prize before he heads home and before we check out what exactly is, like how much money this money bags is worth. I'm so excited to see. So come on up here. Do you see what I mean about this being hard though? Like, I think it was just pure luck that he was able to grab a money bag on his very first try. So let's try this one. Poor thing. Come on. Let's go back to the original one. Nope, that didn't work. Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. And we're going to have one more go on this one. And then I think we're going to just be satisfied with the... This is going to be so hard. One more go. One more go. And if he doesn't make it on this one, we're just going to have him be satisfied with the money bags that he got, which we still don't know how much is in there. But let's have a little look-see here. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Come on, what did you... Nada. The big old goose egg. Okay. So it is obviously not Theo's lucky day. So we are going to... Let's see here. Let's send him to... Where else is a good place to meet people? I feel like there are a lot of people at the library. So maybe we will have him go back to the library, and he can also work on another painting while he is there. And then we will send him home, check our loot for the day, and we are going to call it day 1 for Theo Marks here. Our hopeful professional painting at some point. So who is this little dove? Cat Hunter. Let's meet Cat Hunter real quickly. Like I said, it's always nice to like make friends. Ooh, and they are attracted. What's your sign? Looks like you and I were meant to be. Well, honey, let's check out your sign. Friendly, ask sign, and friendly chat. And then we're gonna go... Actually, he's knackered, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to send Theo home for the night. So she's a Taurus. Is that compatible at all? She's 30. Ooh! So she's a Taurus, and Theo is a... Oh, they're both Tauruses. So they've got compatible signs. So let's send Theo home after he's done chatting with Cat there, and that could be like a potential love interest maybe. So yes, we're just going to ignore the fact that he's taking taxi cabs everywhere, but let's recycle this, recycle, and then let's check out the loot. So go here, and then okay, fingers crossed guys, 232 simoleons. That's not bad. So I'm pretty proud of that for our first day. And where is my... I've camouflaged it. So let's pay bills of 26 simoleons. I can't believe there's bills already. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to send Mr. Theo off to sleep his very first night in Twinbrook. So... without further ado, guys, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here, but I hope you enjoyed part 1 of the Avant Garde challenge, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys aren't already subscribed and you like what you're seeing, why don't you go ahead and hit that button. I will talk to you guys in the very next episode. Don't be a plum stranger now, guys.